Hey there everyone, welcome back to the channel. So today we're diving into the murders at Karlov Manor Standard. The first deck that we're going to feature is a mono green ramp deck. This is a pretty fun deck that can end the game at the drop of a hat. Been having some pretty fun results with it as I was testing it. It's a ramp deck that utilizes a lot of creatures and spells that try to get as many forests onto the battlefield as quickly as possible for a nice payoff. Cards like Sea Note Scout let you explore. Deeproot Wayfinder, when it deals damage to a player or battle, you can surveil one, and then you can return a land card from your graveyard to the battlefield tapped. One of the payoffs for having a lot of forests in play is the Flourishing Bloomkin. You can disguise it, and when you turn it face up, you can get 2 forest cards, put one into your hand and one on the battlefield tapped. It's a nice ambush creature too in combat when you flip it face up. Another ramp card is the Topiary Stomper. Lets you, when it enters the battlefield, lets you search the library for a basic land card, put it on the battlefield tap. One of the payoffs for ramping into stuff and playing mono green is Pelucranos. Nice for 3 mana, you get a 4/5 creature with reach, and then you can transform it by paying 6 and a Phyrexian white mana. So basically 2 life or white mana. We don't have any white mana in this deck, so we just flip it for 6 and 2 life. And it transforms into Pelucranos, Engine of Ruin with reach, lifelink, 6/6 creature that can, when it dies, splits into 2 creature tokens that are give you lifelink and reach. Some of the other payoffs for the ramping is Gruff Triplets. This card's an awesome card. Unless they have an exile a spell, this card's going to give them trouble. And I guess you could kind of say this is kind of a old staple for Standard since it's been in the format for some time now. Is Titan of Industry. Has reach, trample, can destroy an artifact or enchantment, lets you gain 5 life, can put a 4/4 Rhino creature token onto the battlefield, or protect a creature using a shield counter. One of the other new cards from Murders at Karlov Manor is Hard-Hitting Question. Just for 1 mana sorcery, you can creature you control deals damage equal to its power to target creature or planeswalker you don't control. It's pretty good as an uncommon. Used to be that spells like this would cost 2 or 3 mana, so that's pretty good. Awaken the Woods, one of the staples for the deck. This helps you ramp out some forest creatures, which is pretty cool. But it helps you get to 7 mana, which is kind of like your threshold, where the game really starts to tilt in your favor once you reach that much mana on the battlefield. And Awaken the Woods lets you get there pretty quick. So it runs 4 of those. Then we have Tribute to the World Tree, a nice way to buff your creatures, giving them +1/+1 counter. Or if has power, any of your creatures have power 3 or greater when they enter the battlefield, you get to draw a card. So that's pretty good. Another new card is Archdruid's Charm for 3 green. You can search the library for a land or creature card. If it's a land, you can put it on the battlefield tapped. That's good. Or if it's a creature, it goes into your hand. It has another bite ability, that being put a +1/+1 counter on a creature you control, and that creature deals damage equal to its power to target creature you don't control. Or you can exile an artifact or enchantment. That's pretty useful. And then the big payoff is Nissa, Ascended Animist from Phyrexia, All Will Be One. If you can cast her for her full mana value cost, the 3 quadruple green, you can get her on the battlefield with 7 loyalty, and then you can ultimate her right away. Usually when this happens, it's game over for your opponent, because they don't have enough answers to deal with all your threats that just become gigantic, huge creatures that have +1/+1 for each forest you control, and they have trample, which is pretty much a game ender. And then its weakness is dying to board wipes and removal heavy decks, but if your opponent doesn't have an answer right away, they're gonna be in some real trouble, and it pretty much just ends the game with Nissa right there. So with all that being said, let's go ahead and hop onto the ladder and see what kind of noise we can make with this deck. Okay. So we're on the play. I think we can do it because we got the 2 forests plus the Deeproot Wayfinder. We should be able to get at least another land out of that. Then we can start things with the Stomper and the Awaken the Woods. we go. I think I'm gonna just get rid of the Swift Spear. We'll go ahead and attack. Put that on the battlefield. And we'll go ahead and cast the Bloomkin. That's gonna be pretty big already. 4/4. No blocks. Don't want to lose the Bloomkin to any kind of fire damage. Okay. That's fine. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, we'll go ahead and play the Stomper now. Get us another land on the battlefield. Now we can block with it. And go ahead and pass. We have enough mana to play the Nissa now at full, for her full cost, so we might be able to get a pretty lethal dose out. Alright. Yeah, I think we can do lethal here. Let's go for it. Ha! They saw it coming. Alrighty. So it looks like we're on the draw now. We'll see how we do. We'll keep it. Looks like we could probably be playing the mono blue tempo, so we'll see how this goes. Okay. Yeah, we'll keep on going here. That's fine. We actually want the land, so. Okay. I can cast the triplets next turn. Okay. Let's see if they want to trade. Nope. Okay. Let's go ahead and attack with everything. Yeah, I'll go ahead and trade. All right. We'll keep that one. Let's see here. Let's go ahead and attack. Probably trade with one of the terrors, but or not. There we go. That will pass. Okay. Got him. Thank goodness for trample. Okay. Looks like we're on the draw again. Yeah, we'll go ahead and keep this hand. Drawing all our expensive stuff right now. Let's see if we can survive here. I'm gonna take a beating this round. It's like that's a pretty clever trick. That's impressive. Yeah, they got us here. We can only really play the tribute. We could play this, but and pay the life, but that would kill us, so I think we're done here. We're gonna let him kill us. We can't even block. Okay. On the play again. Okay. Or on the draw. Yeah, we can keep this. Get that. We have the scout and the wayfinder. So some early opportunities to get more land. So we'll go ahead and see how it goes. Might be able to curve out nicely. There's our third land. Nice. Sure, we'll just swap right there. Don't think we're getting through that particular wall of creatures there, so go ahead and cast Pelucanos. Although it would take 3 of theirs to block our guy. I'm not going to attack though. Cool. Yeah, let's go ahead and attack. We'll keep that card. I think I'm just go ahead and cast the Awaken the Wildwood. And we'll go ahead and attack with Deep Root. And we'll keep that too. They're playing a Convoke deck, so they could have an explosive turn. Let's see here. Go ahead and attack with the Wayfinder. We'll keep that. Yeah. There's Nissa. Nice. So we can survive another turn. We can get it. Get the win. And then lastly, we'll cast the Boomkin face up. Cool. Didn't even need Nissa that turn. Sweet. Oh, cool. We're on the play. Yeah. It's a pretty balanced hand. Got some early drops there, plus the World Tree and then Awaken the Woods. Go for it. We're playing a legendary deck. Looks like maybe a soldier deck. Let's go ahead and attack there. Yeah, Yeah, we'll keep that. Okay. Go ahead and attack. Yeah, we'll keep that too. I think we'll go ahead and get rid of the siege veteran. Then we'll hard cast the flourishing bloomkin. Go ahead and get rid of the Muriel Shield of Argive now. We'll use the Archdruid's Charm, the middle option, the +1/+1 encounter, and have it bite. I'll go ahead and attack. Yeah, let's go ahead and attack with the Bloomkin. No attacks. No blocks there. Go ahead and cast this. This will give us the 7th land, bring in the Topiary Stomper online. And then no attacks this turn. I think we'll go ahead and cast the Gruff Triplets. Nice. Cast a C-Note Scout. See if we can get closer to drawing Nissa. No attacks here. I forgot they had that. Darn it. I helped them out there. Okay. No tax. There she is. We got it. At least I think we do.
You will grow. Forgive me. You can't resist. Unity brings peace to all.
$144. Minus 144. We'll take it. That's a crazy game. Thought we were going to lose that one. Okay. Well, that was pretty fun for our first dive into the Murders at Karlov Manor Standard. The deck did well. It performed just like it did in testing. You saw that we were able to overcome a mono red deck. We outlasted a Azorius Soldiers deck, and then we beat it up on a couple other decks. Though we did lose pretty quickly to that +1/+1 counter Aquarian Dryad style deck. They ended us pretty quickly. Of course, we didn't have any early threats to do any blocking, but hey, you know, it happens. Probably maybe should have taken a mulligan on that particular hand, but it did well for the rest of the way. I really like how the new additions from the new set for this mono green deck, the Flourishing Bloomkin, the fact that it can be a big creature for just 2 mana, or you can ambush people by disguising it and then turning it face up, and you get to ramp with some extra cards, extra forests. Of course, hard-hitting question, really efficient 1 mana cost sorcery. Fantastic for getting some unruly blockers out of the way. And then Archdruid's Charm. It's really versatile, really strong card as far as being able to bite other creatures and get rid of them, or go help get more lands for the deck, or exile an artifact or enchantment. And of course, you gotta say it, Nissa, she's the bomb in the deck. You saw it in the last game when she just, as soon as we drew her, we had the win. We were able to just wipe out our opponent. So they didn't have a counterspell, and we crushed them. So pretty good. Fun deck to play. So maybe it might be something you might want to play at your local game shop for F&M, now that Standard's starting to kind of make a resurgence, or just play on the ladder, grind some gold and gems, and make your way up in the rankings. So hope you enjoyed it. It's pretty fun to play, and we'll be doing another Standard deck in the next video. But for right now, let's go check out the card of the day. So we're continuing our card spotlights for the new set, Murders at Karlov Manor. Today's card is Insidious Roots. This is a card that's the glue for many deck types and helps bring many strategies together. Insidious Roots reads, Insidious Roots, it's for 1 black and a green. It's an enchantment, uncommon. Creature tokens you control have tap to add 1 mana of any color, and it also has, whenever 1 or more creature cards leave your graveyard, create an 0/1 green plant creature token, then put a +1/+1 counter on each plant you control. Pretty good. So for Murders of Karlov Manor Limited, this is a nice payoff for the Collect Evidence decks. Anytime you collect evidence, exiling a creature card from your graveyard, this will trigger it. Then you get your mana producing plant token with a +1/+1 counter on it. It starts to steamroll from there. If you're running a creature heavy deck with some collect evidence spells or abilities, you can eventually flood the board with tokens and ramp into larger spells that will overwhelm your opponent. For constructed, I can see this being a decent utility card that can help you ramp, diversify your mana base, and supercharge any kind of mana driven strategy. Aside from collect evidence, you can delve, you can escape, you can reanimate, or any other kind of various exile abilities that make creatures leave your graveyard will give you a plant token. I'm sure players have come up with some absurd, cool strategies in Commander using this card. It seems like a really diverse card that helps with many deck types. It's not overpowered, but definitely versatile for many strategies. It's cards like this that really get the brewing ideas going for some fun creative decks. Love it. Love cards like that. So, hope you enjoyed the video. I think that'll do it for today. I'll post a link to the deck list in the video description for your view. You can stay up to date with all my content by liking the video and subscribing to my channel, MTG Rogue Players. You'll get notified anytime I post new content. But until next time, everyone, take care, and we'll see you again soon.